Hey, Tabitha. Are you there? Traffic wasn't so bad, and so I was able to get home a little earlier than usual today. But I don't see you anywhere. Did you go out somewhere for a little bit? Get back to me and let me know where you're at, please.
Hey there, Eric. Yeah, I just stepped out for a little bit. I only went to the cemetery to pay some respects to the old man, you know? Don't worry though, I'll be home soon.
Oh, you went to the cemetery again? Pardon me saying, but don't you think that you've been going there just a little too much lately?
I'm sorry, but it just feels like I end up going down there whenever I have the free time. It's like my body just moves by itself.
I see. Well, that certainly says a lot, I think. I mean, it's already been 6 months since your father passed away, right? I don't really think you need to be showing up there every single day anymore.
I know, but I just feel so awful. Like I still owe him a huge apology.
What is making you feel this way?
I just mean that even though we were finally able to find a treatment that could have cured my dad, I just didn't have enough money to pay for it, and so he never got it. I don't know. I just spend a lot of my time thinking of what if he had gotten it, you know? Maybe he'd still be alive. Even if it didn't work, at least there would be no regrets or doubts left that way.
Well, I'm really sorry to see that you're feeling so bad about the whole situation right now. I sometimes feel bad about all this too, you know? I mean, maybe if business had been better last year, then I would have had enough money to help as well. But after all, that treatment that we found was just so insanely expensive. It would have been difficult to afford even during a good year, I feel.
I know. And to think that we'd have to fly my poor dad all the way out to another country just so that he could receive it. It would have been so much.
It really is true. Not to mention the fact that we wouldn't even be able to use our insurance if we did do the treatment abroad. I just really don't see how we could have ever made it work. I know that it is really hard to accept, but there really was nothing that we could have done, and you can't keep blaming yourself for this over and over again. It just isn't fair to you or anyone.
I know. But you know that I grew up without my mom. It was always my dad who was working so hard to raise me. And I know that, given my constitution, he probably spent so many nights worrying and waiting on me. Even more than we would have if I was someone else. Now that he's gone, I just feel like I wasn't able to give back to him all that he gave to me. I know there isn't anything to be done about it now, but the feelings still linger, you know?
I honestly can't say that I can begin to understand the way that you're feeling, but I am sure that your dad passed on incredibly proud of all you've made of yourself. I doubt that there was ever a question in his mind that you cared for him. I think that you've already given back to him by becoming such a wonderful adult.
Do you really think so? Sometimes I wonder if that's enough or if it's just an excuse we can tell ourselves. I just feel like I was never able to give him anything in return.
I'm really sorry you feel that way. I know how much you wanted to do everything possible. But if we had tried to go through with that treatment, we would have been out of money instantly, and then we'd all be in much worse positions than we are now. Do you think that your dad would be happy with us sacrificing everything just for his sake?
You might be right about that. I know that he would probably have a hard time living with himself knowing that we gave up everything for him.
Exactly. I mean, you know how he was. I am sure that he understood that we were doing all that we could given our circumstances. He worked hard to give you a stable life and set you up for adulthood, and I just know that he would hate to see all that go down the drain for his sake.
Still, it just hurts not having him here anymore.
I understand that, but all we can do now is keep our eyes on the future and know that we did everything we could for your dad. And we have to assume that he is proud of us for doing so.
You're really right. Thank you so much for talking to me about this. I promise to try get back to living my life. I'm really sorry if I worried you at all.
I really would be more surprised if you didn't react this way to losing your dad. He was a really special guy. But as your husband, it also hurts to see you so crushed over this for such a long time. I just want us to be able to move past this together and never forget that we're not alone.
I understand what you're saying. I promise I'll try and focus on the positive. Not just for our sake, but to make sure Dad is happy as he's looking down on us.
I think that's a really good idea. As long as you and I stay positive and focused, I am sure that good things will come our way. And I'm sure that it's what your dad would want from us too. For you to be happy.
Hey, honey, has your plane landed yet? I hear it's pretty hot in Atlanta this time of year. Are you already in your hotel?
Yep, I arrived in my hotel not that long ago, actually. Thank you for asking. Yeah, this place isn't called Hotlanta for nothing. It's only spring and it's already this hot.
It's pretty hot over here as well. We're already hitting days into the 80s.
It's not all bad, though. The city seems really cool, and later we're going to take a jaunt to the beach, too. So this trip isn't all bad.
Oh, wow. That sounds so amazing, actually. Oh, man. I really wish that I could have gotten to go with you on this trip.
I really wish that you could be here with me, too. But I am going to spend most of the time working. I really will hardly have any free time. And getting a hotel for you would have been pretty pricey, too.
If only you could have charged it to your clients. I mean, we are freelancers after all.
I don't think that would work. These people would smell the scam right away. But anyways, there was no need for both of us to go. I mean, you do most of the clerical and accounting stuff anyways, so you can just keep doing that from home.
At any rate, I'm keeping plenty busy with my own work here while you're gone. But part of me still wishes that I could have gone with you. It does get just a little bit boring being stuck inside the house all day sometimes.
I understand that for sure. Well then, how about once our business settles down a bit, you and I go take a trip somewhere? It's been a while since we have.
Do you mean it? Do you really want to?
Of course I do. After all, business is going about as well as one can expect it. I mean, I would say most days we're even turning quite the profit.
That would be so amazing. I would love to go somewhere. Maybe we can try going to Hawaii like we've always talked about.
Well, let's slow down there. We'll probably have to find something just a little bit more within our budget, don't you think?
Oh, come on, though. Didn't you say you wanted to take a trip just the two of us?
Well, I guess we could start by just watching the cost of airline tickets for Hawaii and figuring out what we want to do next. But maybe think of a couple other spots you might want to check out just in case. Anyways, I know it's a bit early, but I'm really beat from all the traveling, so I think I might just go to sleep now.
Oh, wait, sorry, just one more thing, actually. I got a call from the IRS earlier today.
Oh, really? You did? What about?
They called saying that there was some undeclared income that we must have forgotten to file for last year, apparently. Anyways, they want us to look back through our records for the past 3 years and see if there was anything else that we missed. I think all that data is in your computer, right?
Wait, what? Shouldn't it be on yours? You handle all of the accounting, after all.
Yeah, it normally is. But do you remember last year when my computer stopped working and we had to transfer all the data onto yours? It took us a couple of years to finally be able to do that, and I think that is when this clerical era must have happened. But anyways, you should have all of those documents and data on your own computer, right?
Yeah, I think that I still have them.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Anyways, I'll just go and double check all of that on your computer. Would you mind reminding me of the password?
Hey, we don't really have to worry about getting all of that down right this second, do we? Why don't you just let me take care of it when I get back home from this trip?
I wish we could wait, but I'm afraid that if we take too long to get this done, that the IRS is going to start making even more trouble for us.
But I don't get it. How did this happen? I mean, I thought that we did everything right. I don't get what they could have even found on us.
Well, it's okay. I mean, we're only human. It's natural that we make mistakes every now and then. Besides, it didn't sound like the amounts of undeclared income was even all that high.
Still, if it wasn't that big of a problem, then I wish the IRS would have just left us alone and not even bothered to call.
Yeah, that would be nice. But it's their job to do this, so I guess you can't really blame them. If you really hate having to deal with this so much, we could always just hire an accountant. I mean, I know that I've suggested this to you over and over again, but we haven't really talked about it. I know you want to try and save money by having me do it, but then this happened.
Okay, you're right. The password for my computer is 1124. Let me know if that works for you.
That's your password? What do these numbers mean?
It's just the birthday of a baseball player that I really like, that's all. It doesn't really matter where the number came from, does it?
Oh, the password worked. I'm in. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm going to check out our books now then.
Okay, that sounds good to me. In the documents folder, there should be another folder labeled accounting or something like that. I think the income form should be located inside of there. The file names are all organized by year, so that should make it easier for you.
Okay, sounds good to me. Thanks for explaining all of that.
No problem. Just please don't open any other files besides those, got it?
What do you mean? Why not?
Don't tell me that you have some weird video saved on here or something. Of course I don't have anything like that on there. Why would I even be saving that kind of stuff to our work computer? It's just that our client's data is also all stored on there, and I don't want it being messed with at all.
But, I mean, these are our clients that we're talking about, right? Surely there wouldn't be a problem if I had a look, right?
Listen, this is a matter of security for our clients, okay? You can't just go digging around all of the personal data that they've given us.
Sure, but I feel like this has never been a problem before. I mean, every year when I have to start filing our taxes, you never tell me what I can and can't look at, right?
I understand that, but you never know when some kind of data leak might happen, right? We could get in a lot of trouble if that were to happen to us.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to get us in trouble. I'll only copy the files that I really need. Is that okay?
Good. And nothing else, okay? Just the files that you absolutely need, okay?
You really don't need to talk to me like that. I know what I'm doing, but I'm sorry that you're so paranoid about the data.
I'm not being paranoid, okay? I'm just being careful so that we don't get in trouble is all. Anyways, just don't mess around with my computer too much, got it? There are just a lot of things that could go wrong, so only take what you need. Tabitha, dear, I have been trying to call you. Have you not been getting them? I was just wondering if you were at home right now or not.
Oh, Martha. Hi there. Yes, I am home. Is there something that you wanted to ask of me? What can I do for you?
Oh, well, it is about time that you finally respond to me. I was just curious about why you hadn't come down to the hospital.
I'm sorry, but I don't really think that there is any need for me to go.
How can you say that? What is the matter with you? Your husband was in a terrible accident coming home from his business trip and had to be taken to the hospital. You do get that, don't you? The only reason I'm asking such a silly question is because I assume that if you did, then you would have already been down here to check on him. But you haven't.
I understand where you're coming from right now, but I'm just not really that worried about him.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of joke or something to you? I mean, when he finally regained consciousness, he was calling for you to come and visit him.
Oh, wait a second. He's finally awake again?
Ah, darn.
Well, that really is just too bad. But I guess it was only a matter of time, huh?
How can you say something like that about your own husband? What's gotten into you?
I am sorry, Martha. This is nothing against you. I just really don't care what happens to him one way or the other. If anything, I preferred him when he was passed out and couldn't talk.
Honestly, what has gotten into you? This is your husband that we're talking about here. Why are you saying all these terrible things?
I suppose I just finally lost my patience and couldn't hold myself back anymore. To be honest, part of me wants nothing more than to go to the hospital and rip Eric a new one. But I know that it would just be a waste of time and effort, so I don't.
I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, what happened between the two of you? I thought that you two worked together and always supported each other. And yet now, you're talking so coldly. What changed?
A lot. In fact, this is my way of getting back at Eric from my father.
What are you talking about?
Your son lied and tricked me for a long, long time. I mean, even his business trip was a lie.
What do you mean by that?
I have been collecting evidence against Eric for the past few days and have found plenty of it, so I know exactly what I'm talking about right now. In fact, I was thinking about showing him all of my evidence and asking him exactly what was going on when he got home. Then, of course, he got into his little accident. Whether that is fortunate or unfortunate for him, time will tell.
Hold on for just 1 second. I still have no idea what it is that you're talking about right now. I mean, what did my son lie to you about? What is happening?
Well, you do know that my father passed away last year, don't you?
Of course I know that. He struggled for so long with that horrible disease until he finally succumbed to it.
That's right. My dad died because he was sick and never got the treatment that he needed.
And I am still so sorry for your loss, dear. But I'm not sure I get what that has to do with anything right now.
Well, I found out that my dad had a chance to recover. Except for the fact that Eric crushed any chance of that ever happening.
I don't get it, though. How can you make an accusation like that? What happened exactly?
He was fooling me this whole time. And I never ever plan to forgive Eric for as long as I live.
Oh, Tabitha, are you there? You know, I'm just sitting here wondering when you are finally going to come and visit me here in the hospital. Are you ignoring me or something? I mean, I was in a really serious car accident, you know? Aren't you worried about me? Don't you want to come and see me? Eric, this is your mother. I don't think that Tabitha is going to be paying you a visit while you're in the hospital. Wait, hold on. What? Mom? Why are you messaging me on this number? Well, that would be because I'm currently with Tabitha. We had some things that she felt we should talk about in person. I get it. You probably went over to talk to her and tell her to finally come and visit, right? She doesn't even respond to my messages. Well, there is a good reason for that. You see, Tabitha finally realized what you've been doing behind her back. What are you even talking about right now? Honestly, you really are just terrible. I just don't know how I raised such an awful son. Just what do you think you were doing? Did you really think that what you were up to was really okay? I mean, just where did I go wrong in raising you? Wait, no, hold on. What is going on here? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're even saying right now. Okay, well, how about the fact that you weren't actually away on a business trip for starters? The truth is that you were away cheating on Tabitha. No. You've got this all wrong. I mean, what are you even talking about? Have you gone crazy or something? Are you honestly going to try and lie to your own mother right now? Tabitha has already shown me all the evidence she has against you from your own laptop. Hold on. Don't tell me that she actually did end up digging through the files on my computer. Well, she was never going to do anything like that until you were so defensive and insistent that she only look at the necessary files. That is when she started to suspect something was happening. I don't believe this. I specifically told her not to go digging through my laptop. How could she do this to me? How could she do this to you? Are you serious? Do you have any idea what you've put that poor girl through? You owe her a huge apology. I mean, that wouldn't even begin to fix all that you've done to her, but that is certainly the least that you could do. Okay. Let's just slow down here for a second. I will admit that I shouldn't have gone away and cheated. That was really bad, and I understand why Tabitha would be mad at me. But, I mean, does she really think that a little affair is worth ignoring me while I'm in the hospital? I suppose people are different in the way they respond to things like that. But that isn't all that you did, is it? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. If you think that I am going to take your side just because I'm your mother, then you have got another thing coming. I am not going to just overlook this. I mean, you seriously went way too far in what you did. You have got to learn a lesson. Mom, come on. What are you talking about right now?
This is Tabitha. I just took my phone back from your mom.
Tabitha, is that really you? You need to help me out here. My mom doesn't know what she's talking about. I think she is really confused about something.
Before we talk about that, how about you and I talk about the affair that you were having behind my back, huh? Or rather, let me tell you what's going to happen. First, you and I are going to get divorced. Then, you are going to be paying a lot of alimony. And then, I'll be suing your little girlfriend.
Wait a second. Come on, let's just slow things down just a little bit, okay? I mean, don't you think that a divorce over something like this is just a little much? It isn't like me and this other woman were serious about each other at all. We were just having a little fun, I swear it.
And do you think that really changes how I think about the affair at all? Do you think I even care?
But, I mean, I always loved you the most. There was never any doubt in my mind. Come on, just think about everything that you and I have been through since we got married. Do you think that was nothing to me? Listen to me. I swear to you here and now that I will change. All I want is just one more chance to prove it to you.
Well, I'm glad that you're so willing to give yourself that other chance. But I will not be doing that. I need to get revenge for my father.
Revenge for your father?
I saw the documents, Eric. I saw them stretching back all the way to 6 years ago. I know that you fudged the numbers so that you could send money to your lover in secret.
Hold on a second. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. This is all just a big mistake.
You were basically embezzling from our business. That much is obvious. But that isn't all. The reason why we were tight for money wasn't because business wasn't going well. We didn't have money because you were stealing it from us.
Okay, you caught me. I won't lie. And I'm really, really sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you don't think that you should have stolen from the business you run with your wife. But that isn't what I'm most upset about. What I'm upset about is that if we had the money that you were sending to your side chick, then we could have afforded to give my dad the medical treatment that he needed for his condition. We could have saved my father's life if it weren't for you. You didn't just steal money. You stole his chance to get better. And for that, I am never, ever going to forgive you. Do you understand me?
Wait a second. Hold on just right there. You can't jump from embezzlement to murder. That isn't fair at all.
What are you talking about? Are you seriously trying to defend yourself right now?
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is that you can't say that your father would still be here even if he did get the treatment. That's just a hypothetical. Your dad was very sick. I think we both know that sooner or later it was going to take him no matter what.
How dare you talk to Tabitha like that? Do you have any idea how cold and callous you sound right now?
Hold on. Mom, am I talking to you again? This is really hard to keep track of.
Honestly, you are just pathetic. Do you realize that? I seriously have no idea how I gave birth to such a little worm. I don't think I can call you my son any longer. In fact, I never want to see you again.
Wait, Mom, come on, don't be like that. You're taking this way too far. Why won't you listen to what I have to say right now?
No, from now, you and I are no longer family. Do you hear me? I mean, I don't even think that you're human.
Please don't be so upset with me, Mom. I really hate to see you like this. I mean, can't we just calm down a little and talk this out right now?
I have a message to you from your mom. She says that if you ever show your face at home again, that she'll pound you into a pulp. You and her are no longer family.
Is she seriously that mad at me? She's just being ridiculous right now. I mean, how could she be okay treating her own son like this? It isn't my fault that your dad died. He was sick.
He may have been sick, but the fact is that there was a chance that we could have saved him. There was a sliver of hope that you crushed. But since nothing is going to change the present, I can only make sure that you learn to regret your past.
Come on now. Please. I'm really, really sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
If you think I'm going to accept your apology now, you better think again. It's all your fault that I lost the only parent that I had left. And now you've lost your parents too. I think that's pretty fair.
Well, then it sounds to me like we're even, right? So there is no more need to punish me anymore. Can't we just be over and done with it now? Please. I mean, I was in a huge accident. Isn't that enough? Even the doctors say that I might be walking funny for the rest of my life. Don't you think that I've been punished enough? What else do you have to do to me?
I'm afraid it still isn't enough. I'll make you pay when it comes to the alimony. As for our business, I seriously doubt that you'll be able to keep it afloat all by yourself. So now you've lost your parents, your money, and your freedom. You probably thought that you would have gotten away with this forever, didn't you?
You're doing too much right now. How could you be so cruel to someone already in the hospital?
We already talked about this, didn't we? We talked about how all my dad ever wanted was to see that I was happy. Well, that's only going to happen if I see that you're properly punished. Now enjoy the end of the rest of your life. After that, I followed through with what I said and divorced Eric and sued the woman that he was cheating on me with. Considering the fact that the two were guilty of embezzlement too, they ended up owing me a huge amount of money. After our divorce, I decided to quit our company and let Eric handle all of the business by himself. Of course, I was the one holding it up, so it wasn't long before the company was in the red. In the end, Eric had to take on several loans trying to save his sinking ship. Coming out of the hospital with a huge debt, Eric had trouble finding another wife and couldn't even go to his parents for help since they were both sick and tired of him. I don't know what became of him after that, but I used the money I got from the lawsuit and divorce to open up my own business. Now I am happily enjoying the risks and rewards of being my own boss as I try and find my own way in this world. I'm sure that my dad is looking down on me and smiling with pride at what I've accomplished. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time!